And away we go.
Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Uncle and Newt to make this show be a crime. Hey dude, shall we have some news? Papa Squad by Jacqueline. Come join the Ghost Fleet overlords and watch the AaA meeting.
Yes! Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's is an ampersand. And it's Monday, my dudes, which means your host is your least favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle. And I'm joined, as always, by my colonial co-hosts and collaborators, as Sinatra says.
Yo.
And look who fucking decided to show.
Hey, what? What? You didn't think I was going to be here? Of course I was going to be here. It's
Cut
Monday.
it a
I'm
bit
always here.
fine, mate. I mean, Sinatra was at least in he was in the Discord, just muted.
I
Polly's
slip-
here 15 minutes early. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Yeah, I wait to join. I'm like, as soon as I hear the music start, then it's like, all right, time to slip in like Batman in the nick of time. You know.
In a
It's just-
world we'll never know. How are you doing, Sin? How's your Windows?
I haven't gotten them yet.
Oh.
I
How
won't
are
get
you,
them
Polly?
till
My windows
the-
are great.
Yeah, right.
I won't get them till the 8th at least.
Of this month? No.
Next
It's
month.
gone. Next month. So all the time you've just got holes in the face that is your house.
No, I don't have non-windows. I had to put the down payment on them. They're having them made, and then they're coming to install them.
Oh, custom made. You know, none of that
Yeah.
generic off-the-rack window shit. Not for us, Sin. No, he's getting his shit custom. Tailor-made, mate. Tailor-made.
Do you know how windows work? Like, not every one is the same size.
It's like...
Are they all the same size in Britain?
Well, we've only got one window.
All the windows in Britain are the same size.
It looks out on the ocean. So we
It's
could
so
look
bad.
at like a forlorn expression on our face as we beg for freedom.
Sam Miguel in the chat's right. We're still waiting on that window to your new video.
Well, I mean, look, the windows are there. I can give you a little glimpse into it, but what you want is a door. Now, doors are like much more complex windows. You know, you got to have like a hinge, probably 2 hinges. Got to be made of some good sturdy material, no veneer in here. And not just that, but they got a lock from both sides as well.
I
Doors
think
are
that's
more
his fancy
complicated
way of
windows.
saying that he doesn't have a new video.
I mean, you're going to have
Yeah.
to wait until the end of the stream to see. But if you're assuming that I don't have a video, then spoilers, you'd be correct. How are you, Polly?
You should come visit my house, man. I got a door that has a fucking window in it.
Holy shit.
I know. It's next level.
Really?
Mhm.
That's weird, because I've got a window that is in the shape of a door.
You mean rectangular?
Well, no, it's got actual, because it's like a fire escape window, right? So it's actually,
Right.
it's closer to one of those patio jobs, do you know what I mean? It's got like one of the proper fucking door handle, and you've got to fucking wrench it up to lock it and shit like that. It's big enough to fit a human through. There's no squeezing through in Drunkel's flat, mate. I call it my window.
I live in a place that's so old. Speaking of door windows, and okay,
How
Crazy
old
check.
is it?
it's so old that it's got them door windows above the bedroom doors. Do you know what I'm talking about? To allow for airflow back in the day when they.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they just stay open all the time because I can't think of a reason to close them.
Well, you're not
That's
tall
fair.
enough as well. He's got these tiny little otter legs.
I got to climb up into the chair that over in my place. 'cause
Chair
here I don't
upon a
get- I-
chair with a ladder upon that chair. It's just
Yeah.
precarious. You're gonna hurt yourself, man.
Well, luckily there's no chairs here that I have to climb up on.
Do you want a cushion?
Did you see that sideways shade that I just threw there? Did you?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, okay,
It
alright.
wasn't as sidewaysy as you thought it was, mate. It was like quite full frontal, to be honest. He thinks he's being sly, but he's not. He's being fucking obvious, isn't he? The minute guy throws $1 saying, "Oh shit, Look who it is. It's the AAA. How y'all doing tonight? What's on the menu? Well, I'm glad you asked, buddy, because we got a veritable smorgasbord of news tonight. Scaling from fucking governors doing things that they're campaigning against, all the way to, I don't know, a light stabbing. I can't really remember, if I'm entirely honest with you, but thank you for the $1 lamented guide. Who else we got? I mean, Daryl O'Dell says Drunkle these streams. I know, Drunkle counts these streams as a video. And you're not a million miles off, buddy. You're not a million miles off. I'm still here. I've got an internet presence, and it's glorious. Mark Smart is out there saying, do you want to go out for a drink? You goddamn right I do, mate. I was already out for a drink. I only came back to entertain you animals. Guest person on YouTube, K-Show Nyla, aka Adidas, is out there. Credible Threat, TC, K-Show, Laughing Dragon. Guys, the whole gang's here today. Don't that fill your heart with lube?
Yeah.
Don't fill your heart with lube. They'll just kill you. You'll just die.
Yeah, it's not good for you. It's really not good for you.
As I told you, your boy Pat was in chat, and he's right. I was over there watching his live stream, and they were talking about.
That's why you didn't show up. Oh, okay, yeah.
No. Well, his show already ended, man. No. Anyway, so they were doing this. They were watching a video called "The Middle Ground," where they were talking about atheists versus theists, or whatever the hell, and a group of people sitting in a round circle having like a, I don't know, intervention powwow conversation to try and find the middle ground amongst
those things.
But well, interventions are fine to watch, but wait until your family members are telling you that you drink too much, then shit gets uncomfortable.
I'm still waiting, man.
It's a really uncomfortable thing. Well, yeah, anyway. Yeah, watch your boy Pat's channel. It's a good show.
Oh, I'm very aware of him. Is he here? We got your boy Pat out there?
Well, he might have fucked off, but he was in chat just a moment ago.
Well, yeah. Oh, shit!
All-time Drunkle plays band champion says all hail Drunkle, the abusive spouse that is Lord of all things American, Welsh, microwaved and mum's net moderator. But still shame.
Alright, okay, let's break that down. Right, okay. All-time Drunkle plays band champion. Bash Shaft, he's weirdly proud of it. Says all hail Drunkle, the abusive spouse that is Lord of all things American. I think that's probably Sinatra. Welsh, definitely not me. Microwaved, definitely not me. And mum's net moderator. No! But still, shame. Shaft, you gotta let it go, man. Teresa's fine, okay? She might have had a train pulled on her, but she's recovered and she's all right. She's out there sweeping outside of the hut in which she lives, which is absolutely fucking incredible. But let it go. She's all right. She's not leaving a trail of blood behind her like a snail. She got over it, man. Thank you very much for the $50, you absolute fucking legend. And if you guys want to be like Shaft and Lamented Guide, then you too can support this podcast, our channels, and indeed ourselves by throwing us your hard-earned spondoolies at streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle, streamlabs.com/Sinatra_says live streams, and streamlabs.com/polydub live. Or there is the sheet. Fuck it. I almost did it, Sin.
Almost.
I've been practicing all weekend. What a waste of actual time. Or there is the cheeky super chat option found at the bottom of the chat box so all the world can judge you by your spelling mistakes.
John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
I'm right here, Drunkle.
Yeah, I know, but I was talking, Pat! Thank you very much for the $5. Glad to see you stick around. There is the cheeky super chat option found at the bottom of the chat box, so all the world can judge you by your spelling mistakes. But if you don't have the money to spare, or you just don't feel like it, that's cool too. We're just glad you're here. Sin, how's your weekend been, dude?
Not too bad. I stayed off the internet all weekend, except for a little bit of twittering. It wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all.
It's good to disconnect every now and again, isn't it? Especially, I mean, you work on the internet full time, so you got to get out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, man. I took a weekend off a couple of weeks ago. I was just like, do you know what? Fuck it. Saturday and Sunday are my days. And I still sat on my computer. I was just playing some shitty game, but I didn't live stream it. It was weird playing a game because, like, normally, you know, because I do Twitch streams a lot, as you know. And you sit there and you chat utter cod shit. And generally I'm saying something every 10 seconds. It doesn't matter what it is. But I found I was still getting the things that I would normally say. I just wasn't saying them, but I was still thinking of them. I've ruined games for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels like work, doesn't it? What did you and the bird get up to? What did you and Shelley do?
We took a trip down to Columbus. She wanted to get something for the bedroom, one of those little under storage beds at IKEA. They're insanely cheap. So I drove her down there and I just drank and lived. I drank and lived in Columbus for a day.
I mean, that sounds awesome, except for the Columbus part.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't. I got to go to that place with the amazing burger. Yeah,
that's exactly.
We walked around the mall for about 3 hours. It was pretty cool.
Wow, that is a lot of mall time, though.
Yeah, but dude, the mall is fucking huge. I didn't really have money to like buy a lot of the shit I wanted. The one thing I did want, it's a bookshelf. They didn't have half the pieces for it because you have to buy it in individual pieces. You get the shelf, you get the corner piece, you get the glass front.
Really?
I really wanted that. They didn't have the glass, they didn't have the corner piece, they didn't have the brackets. I was like, fuck. Okay, I guess we're coming down here again in a few months.
That sounds like a terrible way to sell bookshelves, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, but like you buy them individually.
Well, you don't, do you?
Like you can buy just the bookshelf. You can buy just the bookshelf, or you can buy just the corner piece. But to do what I wanted to do with it, you had to have all the pieces, and they didn't have them.
Nah. Bookshelf Pokemon, man. You just got to try harder, haven't you? Still, 3 hours is a long time to be walking around.
Oh, dude, we were in IKEA for like
exhausting.
We were in IKEA for almost 4 hours. The place is massive.
Fuck, 4 hours? Is this the IKEA from the fucking SCP website by any chance?
Oh, the Infinite IKEA. You know, my son asked me the same thing. He's like, did you go to Infinite IKEA? I'm like, it fucking felt like it, kid.
4 hours? Jesus, wept. And then 3 hours walking in the mall as well. So that's 7 hours. You got your steps in that day.
Oh, yeah. I do. I was at like 30,000 steps.
Cause I went to IKEA last week. I had to dismantle my bed because it's just so old. Like the flat where I used to live, the bed just like came with the flat, and before that I was sleeping on a mattress on the floor, which is I mean, don't knock it. It is actually weirdly comfortable sleeping on a mattress on the floor. It can be. Well, it depends on your mattress. And it was this bed. I mean, it was held together with 2 bolts. One on the foot and one on the head of the bed. And it was creaking. It was horrible. Every time I got into it, I'm just like, tonight's the night when it just gives up and collapses. And it never.
Yeah, our
did.
bed frame is looking like the same way. It's the kind where it latches into the wood. It's got like the little metal hook, and it latches into the footboard, and the hook is just bent all the way out. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And after an evening of some, well, I won't say particularly, but or not excessively, but obviously bordering on the line of rough sex. Every time I got into bed after that, it made sad bed noises. If you know what I mean, it was every time I moved, turn over or something. I go, I can't fucking live with this. So the next day, I dismantled it, and I'm trying to take the bolts out, but of course they're cross-threaded. They're all fucking bent. Bits of them are sheared and shit like that. It was sheer brute force that took it apart in the end. I finally took it all out and everything. Mattress on the floor right now, and then I go to IKEA going, right, I'm going to get a bed. This is the bed I'm getting. And they went, no, we ain't got it. Out of stock. So, it's lucky that sleeping on a mattress on the floor, a good mattress, is actually still quite comfortable. Plus, when I roll out of bed, I don't roll that far, so it's all right. Polly,
dude,
weekend?
I am always astounded at how cheap IKEA furniture is.
Oh, it is, yeah, and it's not like it's poor quality either, is it? It's actually quite.
Yeah, no. The bed frame Shelly got was like $120, and then she got the under the bed storage shits.
That's what I'm looking at. I want to get the 2 of the drawers underneath. I think they are £50 for 2, which is on top of it. And I mean, I'm not going for like, they go, oh, do you want a mattress protector? No, I don't. No. Oh, do you want like one of these things that you put over the headboard where it's got pillows sewn into it? No. What the fuck are you on about? Is that a thing? No. I just want the frame. I've got the mattress. I just want.
Yeah.
I guess they save a lot of money from you putting it together yourself.
Oh,
Which
I'm
is
sure
actually
they
a
have
bit
to.
of a godsend, because in my flat, when you come in through, like, you got the building front door, but when you come actually through, you got to go up some stairs, and then my door is at the top of the stairs, and then when you come in, you have to go through an actual right angle to get into the flat itself. So when I built my sofa, that was one of the flat pack things I had to build it myself. Thank God, because you just wouldn't be able to get it in otherwise, even through my window.
Same with us. Our stairs are the same way. We had to get a special box spring that's in like 2 pieces to get it up the stairs. Anyway, Polly,
What's up?
shut up.
What's up? Yeah, we're talking, Polly, for fuck's sake.
He's being so rude. But no, that's it. I could rant about IKEA a little bit longer, but I want to hear how Polly's weekend was, because I didn't get to go to the Noir Bar.
I love IKEA.
I would have never known.
Do you like IKEA, Polly?
On the occasions that I end up going there, you guys seem to head there a lot more than I do. I appreciated Sen's description of going into town. It reminded me of like a Western. So we drove down and we walked around the mall and then we saw the things. It sounds like he lives like in an out-of-town settlement, and he was going into town to pick up some provisions, get some coffee, sugar, gunpowder,
The only
tinned milk.
The only mall around here, the only mall that exists around here is like 3/4 empty. All that's in there is a couple of places in the food court, a Lids, a fucking church, and Best Buy closed. I think that's it. It's a completely deserted mall. It's all empty storefronts. It is the only reason, I guarantee you, the only reason it's open is that old people like to go mall walk, because I guess one lap around the mall is exactly a mile.
Thanks, Amazon.
Is it?
This one.
Is that the same with all malls? Is that a uniform thing?
I don't think so.
The same way a bill weighs a single gram, so you can do your drug transactions easily. What?
Yeah, what?
I mean, that's true. Paper clips too.
I mean, Polly, it's a shame that you don't like IKEA as much as me and Sin do, because this cushion came from IKEA. But if you're chatting shit about them, then I guess you don't get to sit on it today.
Yeah, but they don't have cushions with armrests, so, I mean...
Because they don't exist, Polly!
And I've resigned myself to the negativity of the situation anyway. It's like, oh, here's a pillow. It's like, I'll fucking keep it. You're just going to take it away. I might as well develop a muscly butt sitting on the fucking ground anyway.
So you don't want this pillow?
I do a fair amount.
I refuse to be pillow baited.
You don't want it?
I do a fair amount of ground sitting, and I still have no ass. So I think you're gonna have to try a little bit harder to get a muscly butt.
Well, I mean,
I'll consult
Polly
some
knows
Instagram
best,
models
apparently.
on the various butt exercises and squats that they do. Sinatra. Let's talk about the one standout here, okay?
Okay.
Is Drunken kind of a sellout for having monetization as super chat? I'm gonna say yes.
What? Yeah, what?
Yeah, he is.
What? Wait, what? Hang on, what?
I just
He
think
is.
it
That's a
over.
good point. I never thought about that. He is absolutely a sellout.
Why?
Like, I mean, we're
What did-
operating street level, man. We do as we do. We
I don't think you
we
can
make
get
it by
lower
the
than your level, Polly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We make it by our wits, the skin of our teeth, etc. You're all in bed with the corporation. Look at you.
Yeah,
Just because
we rely
I'm
on Streamlabs and Streamlabs alone.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm so sorry that the $2 from Okie Native saying booze and pills, how do you think Polly's weekend went, is so bloody offensive to you.
Well, first of all, OK Native is well, he's not wrong. But second of all, I mean, he could have just typed that in chat. Like, I'm glad he gave you the $2 minus 30%. Fuck your 30%. There's a reason I created that pop-up.
Let me load it up over here. And I'm going to throw that in the chat too, just so everyone can have a look at how much of a sellout I am not. Blackout, I spent Saturday night giving my girl a good time on her dad's couch. Ugh. Now, if I can get lucky enough to fix that radio... Wait, what? What? Now, if I can get lucky...
Ratio?
And now, if you can fix that ratio, you can fix that ratio.
Huh. Whose
What?
ratio is that? Are you streaming at the same time as me? You streaming against me, Sin?
Yeah, currently, right now, I'm doing the AAA... Which one is this?
35.
35.2 on my channel.
Bastard. He did it again, Paulie.
Are you restreaming this stream to your channel, Sinatra?
Fix it, people. Yeah, of course I am.
Just because, right, I've not been kicked out of the YouTube partnership program, and Polly, just because my channel's big enough that I've been
Thank you, Blackout.
into the partnership program. Don't hate me because you ain't me, boys. All right,
I feel like we should hate him because we ain't him. Grinding the ass put a 1 in the chat. Death itself put a 1 in the chat. Sam Miguel put a 1 in the chat.
Boom.
Thank you, Viper.
Thank you, Viper Sword, for the $18. Oh no. Did you do your home?
$18. What are you doing, girl? Fuck it.
Did you do your homework, Polly?
Ooh.
Did you watch Invincible?
Oh.
Yes.
All of it?
Did you?
Sure.
Did you?
He didn't.
I meant to.
All right, cushion's going
Like
away.
Drunken meant to do the video.
Yeah, when I do it, it's classy and it's a running joke with me. Whereas Polly, like, you were set homework, mate. You get an F.
I get an F?
Yeah. The fucker did not attend. Charles Macaluso throws $5 saying, Drunkle, the lord of all sellouts. Yeah, you keep them coming, mate. I'll keep admitting to them.
Drunkle's not exactly a sellout. He's more of a company man, which is a kind of sellout.
You're the one who called me a sellout in the first place. You can't
I said
welch on that shit now. Stand by it like a man.
If you go back and check, I said kind of a sellout. It was a metaphor. Similar. Is he like a sellout? And I'm saying, you know, a company man, like a middle manager, the kind of guy who goes along and gets along. You know, not doesn't want to rock the boat, doesn't want to piss off Susan Wojcicki. You know.
No,
so
you don't mess with the money. And I'm in charge of you two fucks who quite proudly street level. I'm trying to pull this fucking stream up by the bootstraps, and you won't let me.
Is that it? You're trying to make it classy, and we're keeping it all low down?
I am a wholesome humour.
What is that supposed to mean?
I am family friendly, you cunt.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know anymore.
Check out the 3 streams. Who's running it classy? Here we're sitting in a 2D environment. There's only 2 chairs, a couple of heads. Sinatra's is a mishmash mix of imagery that looks like it was put together as a collage.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Drunkle, lord of all company men.
And I'll cop to that one as well, mate. $5 is all it takes for me to admit to something that isn't true. Thank you very much, Shaft, for the
But you're not a sellout. That's
No, I'm a company man, apparently, according to the last donation. You tell him Steve Davis $1 saying, ooh-wee. I got into some shit when some immature community here on the YouTube space, Drunkle. Can you give me a good, oi, fuck off for this $1, or will it cost a bit more? You're a sellout, right? Yeah, bring it up to 5 then, Steve Dave, and I'll put some effort into it next time. I mean, I'm a sellout, but I'm not cheap. You can't buy me.
But you're not classy. Look at my joint. There's the completion of the point that I was making. Look at Wednesday. Now that's class. It's a cigar room. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
leatherback chairs.
It was a remedial class.
Oh, shit.
Yes!
Whoa, stop!
Tin words hard. Ha ha, but then again, tense mum. Love you too, spectacled horticulture.
Did he say Ten's mum? Oh, no. Yeah, I was ready this time, mate. I was ready this time. Thank you, Madcat, for the 8 and saying boot to a goose. Well,
all right, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Viper Drunkle, Mr. Says, we're going to. I'm going off.
Mr. Says.
Mr. Says.
Doctor says.
Stop. Right. Excuse me. Doctor Says. I'm going to grab the copy of Invincible Episode 1 right now as we speak. Thank you, Steve Dave, for the $1. This Freemason rules the country of England. I mean, it is Monday, isn't it, Polly? Yes, that's right. Freemasons run the country as well as the UK.
Goddamn right, mate. And this is the biggest fucking Freemason of them all. And you ain't wrong.
Well, that's
buddy.
where Scottish Rite started. It's where Blue Lodge started. All in the UK, man. You want to blame the Freemasons on someone? Looks like the English.
It's me. Pay $5 and I'll take the blame for it. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, I've already hit my $50 target for today. If you guys want to have a little bit of that equine peen, then it's going to be $50 to Sinatra and $50 to our young Polydub. And we can have this song, The Music of the Spheres, coming into your ears. What do you think, Sin?
Stop it, Sinatra. Jesus, what are you doing?
Who made
What's he
Steve Gutenberg a star? We do.
We can harmonize. Don't mumble while we're talking.
We can't harmonize.
If you want to sing Stonecutters, let us know, and we'll all do it together.
We cannot harmonize.
We literally cannot. We're not allowed. If we do, I get removed from the partner program, and then we're all on the same goddamn level. Then you guys are out of the manager.
Right? Me. All right, we're gonna harmonize now.
All right, you do that. I'm gonna have a wee.
I'm gonna continue to grab this. Okay, so Sinatra, let me tell you something. You're someone who sails the high seas, yo-ho, and a bottle of rum with a peg leg and a parrot.
Every now and then.
Mm-hmm. I went looking for. I'm a big fan of Michael Mann, the writer-director. Michael Mann. Mm-hmm. He made a number of films, and 2006's Miami Vice, starring that shameless hack who loiters in front of a camera from time to time, and the other guy, the Irishman. What are their names?
Which one?
Jamie Foxx is the shameless hack who loiters in front of a camera, and the Irishman. He was in. Well, I know him as Detective Ray Valcoro from season 2 of True Detective. He was also the guy in Phone Booth who was the publicity agent that Kiefer Sutherland had. Colin Farrell, thank you.
Or is it Firth? I always get those mixed up as well.
No, definitely Farrell. Big difference between Farrell and
in
Firth.
Bruges.
Yeah, well.
I went. That's a great movie.
That sounds French.
No, it's set in Bruges.
That doesn't help. Where's Bruges?
But it was just about 2 Irish gangsters who got sent there, so one of them can off the other one.
Oh, Polly, you reminded me. I have to totally legally acquire a movie.
Oh.
Is it in Bruges?
No.
Here's the thing about the high seas. I went looking for the 2006 of Miami Vice, which you can find 1080p, blah, 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 10-bit, whatever the fuck you want. You can find it in 2160. But what you can find is pretty much damn near any film with the director's commentary intact. I'm a fan of director's commentaries when I like the director, because I want to hear him talk about, why did I write this movie? Why did I, here's the idea I had for this character. Sometimes it opens a movie right up.
Challenge for everyone involved.
But sometimes it's just a director tooting their own horn. It's bullshit, and I turn it off. Other times, it opens a movie right up. And Michael Mann, every commentary I've ever heard him make, he's a sharp fucking guy. I want to hear it. They always cut it off, and it pisses me off because you know why? They're compressing the files to make it easier to share online, right? And it's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to save an extra 2.3 megabytes by cutting off this audio track. Oh, well done, genius. I hate it. I'm getting this close, boys, to buying the DVD. That's how desperate I've become.
Honestly, I am a huge fan of physical media, but I don't buy physical media the first time I watch it. If I like a movie, I acquire it one way or another, then I buy it if I like it enough.
Yeah.
You see, I've done that.
Because you're like, I'm going to watch it again.
Yeah.
And like, come the zombie apocalypse, only physical media is going to exist after that. So you're like, it's responsible, isn't it? You're going like, whoever I end up hooking up with post-zombie apocalypse and they haven't seen In Bruges, well, bang in. I've got the DVD.
Yeah.
Did I overthink that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was. Everything comes back to the zombie apocalypse. So how close are you to actually buying the DVD, Polly?
How close are you?
I mean, that's the kind of thing that you want to walk into Walmart and see it sitting there in the dollar bin or the 2 for $5 or whatever bin. Invincible is on its way. It's in the process of purchasing right now.
Purchase it? Dude, I could have just given you my fucking Amazon Prime details and you could watch it for free.
I'm not actually purchasing it, man. Read between the lines.
Well, I mean,
He purchased a boat.
Yeah.
it's just like, look, if you're doing something illegal, I want to do it with you.
Why can't we be partners in crime? I've asked.
No felonies on streams.
This is why you don't get a cushion, man. Keeping all the cushions to myself. Should we have some news?
Fuck yeah.
Should we have some news?
Oh, you already are sharing your screen. Shit.
Oh
Let me watch this.
yeah, from the beginning. Yeah, that's all set up. If I could direct the people of the stream to the Discord and the people of the stream, here's your news. Starting off with a Babylon Bee today. White liberals watch in amazement as black man acquires ID. Fucking love them.
I love the guy in the background pointing. Look at that.
Do you know that's something that always pisses me off with catastrophe movies or even like monster movies, right? So you know, like Godzilla is stomping her way through fucking Tokyo or some shit, and then it cuts to the extras, and there's about 3 people pointing. Why are you pointing? It's obvious what everyone else is looking at. Is it just for like the one person who's looking at their phone? They go, no, Steve, look at that. It's always with the goddamn pointing. Maybe that's just the anti-pointer in me. I don't know. But on to the real goddamn news. BC, British Columbia, creek fills with foam after laundry powder applied to nearby rooftops to control moss. I didn't know that was something you could do to control moss. But look at the state of this fucking river now.
Well done.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, he's bad for the environment, but also it looks fluffy as fuck. I want to do a fucking corporate, people's elbow into it.
Bad for the environment? Those fish haven't been clean in years.
Grab that sin.
Grinding the ass. No shame, Drunkle. Corporations have a demand. You profit from said demand. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how capitalism works.
God,
I mean, that's true.
Damn right it is.
It's true. It's true. But you don't have to participate in the super chats.
No, I mean, he didn't even have to participate in the Streamlabs because he donated it to you in order to talk to me. So this guy is, he's thinking outside the box right here, grinding the ass.
I mean, he has it down for sure.
Keep an eye on that
But-
one, you know.
Yeah. You know what? You're right, grinding the ass.
Yeah, it looks fluffy, but then, there's going to be a shit ton of rocks and everything underneath it, so it's probably best not to, do a flip into it. Oh, we'll come to flips later on. Oh, hang on, what the fuck did I just do? Jesus. Oh, there we go. Jeff Bezos' super yacht is so big, it needs its own yacht. And, Sinatra, I really hope you've got over the fact that I pronounce it yacht and not yacht.
Ooh, okay, but I don't get it. It needs its own yacht.
It's so big, it needs an actual support.
Like, I've
yacht.
seen yachts that have, like, pools in them. Like, is it like a supersized yacht that has, like, a pool so big that it's got another yacht floating in the pool on the yacht?
Isn't
It
that a
certainly
Simpsons?
a supersized yacht, but he has a support yacht which has things like, what is it, 417-foot super yacht. When you add the word super to yacht, it's just like, Jesus. It's so massive, it has its own support yacht with a helipad. Which, of course, means then you got to buy a helicopter, isn't it? That's how the yacht people get you, man.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
What is the support yacht?
It's got all the supplies and shit and maintenance stuff. And
So it's got a butler yacht. That's what it is.
yeah.
It's a I like it. A valet yacht. Because we learned
See, I mean,
valet
Jeff
last week.
Bezos isn't going to really reach that level that he needs to reach until he buys his own artificial island, like the super criminal in the Bond movie that had his own like underwater lair. Like you haven't reached Lex Luthor levels yet.
Hank
Bezos.
Scorpio.
Yeah, you're right. Hank Scorpio, exactly.
It's got to be in a volcano. It has to be in a volcano. Because that's how we know you're evil.
Right, like, like Sealand, right off the coast of the UK. That's what I'm talking about. He needs to build something like that and have his own fortress that's sort of like unsinkable, and you can go there and start his own island, Bezos Land, whatever.
It's pronounced Sealand. Is that the one that was some fortress from the war that people had just been living in?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
that's pretty
the guys
badass.
just sailed out there and they started doing pirate radio from there, and then just no, this is ours, and we're claiming sovereignty, and anyone who comes here, we're just going to shoot at them. It was great. They issued their own
Chaz done
stamps,
right,
declared
isn't it?
themselves royalty. It's a long storied story. It ended up burning in like 2006 or 7, and then the MOD, I don't know who, the Navy, whoever the fuck, had to go out there and save the people that were there. Pretty funny.
The Chaz of the ocean. But I like, even though it was, it's like, oh, this is like Chaz, this is an autonomous area. They still immediately implemented a monarchy when it came to Sealand. I'm the king. No, I'm the king.
Yeah, you hear about all this, and their country's motto, the country, the sovereignty of Sealand is from the sea, freedom. So it's okay.
I recall the same thing. It was following some terrorist attacks, and they just flew a banner from it saying, "Stop killing people, you twats." And that's a motto I can get behind, It's free of politics, it's free of religion and everything. Just stop killing people, you twats. Still,
but it tells you a lot about the people that force these ideas, right? It's like, oh, I need to be free, so I'm going to go live on this World War II platform out there in the ocean so I can be free. It's like Liberia. It's like, oh, we need to be free of this whole slavery thing, so we're all free black men, so we're going to go to Liberia and enslave a bunch of people and become tyrants ourselves. Oh, yeah. The principles are strong with these ones. Nice.
They kind of had to enslave people once they realised how far away they were from the nearest Tesco, Think it's
Grinding the ads for $1. Drunkle, you may want to look at your Streamlabs links. My donations won't go through on yours. I think that's because his does not take credit cards the same way mine does. And that's me capitalisming, filling a need of a service that should be done.
Sounding like a bit of a sellout yourself right now, son.
Hey there, Emmy Williams. How's it going?
Yeah, well, I
Taking money.
thought you were doing it just to fucking, call out the mainstream media and shit like that. No. He just wants his windows.
I did in business. I'm getting a sense that the person who wrote this is just like, you think I could get a spot on the Butler yacht? Maybe if I write a really nice article, Jeff will notice. And
I'd love a Butler yacht. I'd live on a Butler yacht, even if I was like, the valet, because we learned a new word, to Geoff Bezos. That's fine. You want a cup of tea, mate? Fucking brilliant. I'll be there in 45 minutes. Because the yacht is a bit further away. It reminds me of when my grandfather was in the Navy, right? And they were off the coast of Spain, and the captain wanted a boat sent out from the shore so he could get on it and, go and do his diplomacy and shit like that. So he just went, right, does anyone on this boat speak Spanish? And one guy was just like, yeah, I do. I was like, all right, brilliant. Come up to the bridge. And I want you to speak into this, so, it's like a big-ass old boat megaphone. So they'll be able to hear you from the shore. Tell them, send a boat for the captain. And he went, okay. Please send El Boto for Capitano. And the captain just went, get the fuck off my bridge. He goes, it was one of the funniest fucking things he ever heard. You guys disagree. Let's move on. Oh, Ricky Spanish. This is Carl throws $3 saying, hello chat people and AAA people. Hey Kyle. Okay, story time, he continues. So you know how trucks have those holes in each corner of their beds? Okay, so I show up at the yard for work this morning and I head to my truck to find a squirrel stuck in one of those holes. Stuck? What did you do, Kyle? We need more information. For God's sake. It is over to the BBC.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
I participated in capitalism with your mother last night. Yeah, TCH.
Well, Ossan, I hope you got the bang for your buck. Thank you very much for the $5. It's on to UK news now, where as of the 17th of May, Brits are allowed to hug. Now, have you ever seen a more dystopian headline than this? It's worrying, isn't it? Like, I didn't even know for a year we weren't allowed to hug. I just don't, like, no one wants to hug me. It didn't really fucking bother me in the first place now. But now we're allowed to hug? Thank you, Michael Gove.
Yeah, wow.
Right? It's horrible. It kind of really brings home just how bloody fucking, like over fucking policed everything has been for the past year, You're not allowed to hug. You got a license for that hug. It's worrying. And now we celebrate that we're allowed physical contact again? Jesus Christ, UK government. But then say what you want about the UK government, mate. At least we're still allowed to cross the road when we want without it being a crime. On to the next. SpaceX accepts Doge as payment to launch in lunar mission next year. SpaceX are taking Doge!
Yeah.
Here he is, like a little twat doing his fucking little twat dance. If you got enough Doge, Sin, you probably haven't. I know I fucking haven't, but you can use it to get launched into space next year. Now,
Doge has been just crashing.
oh,
Which sucks.
well, no, it's been dipping. It's not been crashing.
It's on sale. It's on sale.
It goes up and down, up and down. It's a bet, isn't it? But then with something like this, I'll tell you actually why it went down was because fucking Elon Musk hosted Saturday Night Live over the weekend, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and it was, I think even he said, prepare for the price to dip when I host SNL on the weekend. And he did. He's completely right. Is he manipulating the market? I don't know, but I guarantee he made a fuck ton of money off of it.
I hope.
He knows what he's doing. But the good news is, you know, if SpaceX are accepting Dogecoin, the more places that accept Doge as a legit currency brings more value to the to what we bought in. So you just got to hang in there, Sin. Millionaires aren't made overnight. Rome wasn't built in an egg. Let's move on.
What?
What? Belgian farmer accidentally moves French border.
Yeah, I saw that. Made France smaller.
This is the marker right here, which marks the, you know, the border between France and Belgium. And he went, just move that a little bit. Not knowing just how much damage he was causing geographically, let alone diplomatically. Oh, Christ. Oh, man, I laughed so hard. I saw the headline. I was like, what? How? And then I saw the photo and I went, oh, okay. I fucking loved it. Fuck you guys, you sellouts. An extremely rare calico lobster was rescued from a red lobster in Virginia.
Oh, man.
Apparently this is a super... Oh, you start foaming at the mouth as soon as I that.
Oh, the rarer they are, the tastier they are. It's like that
Without
cotton
a
candy.
dairy.
It's like I want that with a side of condor egg omelets.
Oh, yes. I think we're going to get to the condors in a bit, actually. A red lobster almost ended up as someone's dinner at a Red Lobster restaurant in Virginia before the employees recognized its uniqueness and rescued it. Now, Red Lobster employees just went, oh, that looks rare. Like, what is that? Is that a regular? Do Red Lobster employees know a lot about lobsters? And while we're there, can we talk about this guy's bicep? His spiky bicep? I thought they just had the claws. You know, they got like claw hands, but he's actually got claw elbows as well.
Have you ever busted up a lobster? They're metal as fuck, man. They got spikes everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
I've had a lobster once in my life.
Was that right?
Yeah, my mum bought me one for my birthday because I said I'd never had lobster, and so she bought me one. It was frozen. And
Oceanic people that you are, you don't have like seafood everywhere?
Well, yeah. That's not to say though that I recognised. Well, not recognised that I have had lobster. I'll tell you what, I've also not had shark. You know, this one was surrounded by them, so I had lobster, and you know, it was all right.
Have you had whelk, conch, congealy, scungili?
Are those all the same thing?
Yes.
No.
You know the curly Q shell thing where you put it to your ear, you'll hear the ocean. That shell.
Oh, conch.
Conch. Whatever.
Conch. It's a conch.
That's fine. Have you ever had that?
Did you never have to read out Lord of the Flies to the rest of your class? Because if you'd have said conch, they'd have laughed about it.
No, I did, and it's a conch shell. That's how we say it.
Conch. It's a conch.
You know what? I'll kick you in the conch. Look, it's...
Bring it! My conch is seashell hard, mate.
It's got spikes. You'll regret it.
Bicep spikes.
Anyway, the little creatures that live inside there, when you yank them out and chop them up and toss them with some linguine, it's delicious. The Italians call it scungili, which is a terrible name because that makes it sound gross, but it's actually really tasty.
Well, I mean, most of Italian food sounds gross.
You think so?
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's not. It's delicious. It's just the word they give to it, isn't it? Do you want to grab that, Sin?
If it loads.
He's thinking about it.
If
Hey, I'm waiting for it to load.
Polly. Fair enough, Viper. Yeah. I guess you'd have to live.
Okay, there we go. Kyle, okay, part 2 then. So we don't know what to do with the squirrel as we watch this bastard try to get itself either out of a hole or further in for the next 10 minutes until he just gives up. I think he was stuck there all night.
Is that the end?
It's part 2.
We still need more. What happened to the squirrel?
Just go dig him out. Take a stick. And
Just
scrape the edges of the
poke it with
hole.
a stick, yeah. Fill it up with water. Ossan is the current stream boss with 5,000 HP.
Arrow Shogun for 5.
Talkie.
Lobster has minority privilege. Calico Lobster lives matter. It's true. It's true.
Go for it. Plus, it'll fucking rip your finger off with his bicep. Ossan is currently the
I
stream
don't
boss
think
with
it's strong
5,000
enough.
HP over here at Drunken Towers. I only say that because whenever I bring up the news, you can still see that little fucking computer kid just staring at me. So someone's got to take this prick down because it's freaking me the fuck out, guys. Still, that's all we got in lobster news. It is over to Nuneaton? I don't know. Invasion of cows causes train delays. You all laughed at me. You all said I was paranoid when I said the animals were coming after us. First they disrupt our fucking transport lines. Then they start disrupting the internet, our communication. Then they start attacking people. We've had all 3. And the cows are involved now. You all laughed.
Press play. I want to see it.
You want to? Okay, we'll show the cows. There you go.
Oh, they're moving fast.
Oh, well, yeah, they do. Unfortunately, they're all saying moo moo instead of choo choo, which is a bit of a shame in my opinion.
Really? Thank you. I was waiting for it.
How dare you?
So I don't know. I always picture cows as really meandering, slow-moving things, but they're on the hot hoof there. Look at that.
Oh no, they can go for it. Well, there was because I grew up with a farming family, and my uncle kept cows. And whenever you were like, cause there was like a horse field next to a cow field, and when I was tending to one of the horses, all the cows would come over because they were curious. They were just like, oh, what the fuck's going on over here then? Let's just have a look. So you have all of a sudden you have an audience of cows. And when you were in that field, they would all come over and say hello. They obviously, they're not aggressive creatures or anything, but some people get freaked out by them. So when they see this herd of cattle coming towards them, their instinct is to turn around and run. And then the cows go, oh, this motherfucker's running. Let's run with him. And so they start fucking running behind you. Then that person's freaking out going, the cows are chasing me. They run out of breath, stop, and get fucking trampled. It's curiosity killed the person who was in the cow field, really. Just don't be an idiot around them. Although there was a comedian, a UK comedian called Mickey Flanagan, brilliant with the one-liners. Fantastic with the one-liner. He came up with things like, I wondered why the ball was getting bigger and bigger, and then it hit me.
Right.
Like, he's a good one. Lulabelle throws $1 saying, alright, you big-eyed mum's-net-loving pineapple, you. No! Thank you, Lulabelle, for the $1. So this guy, for science, had to do a comedy gig to cows because they wanted to work out if they had a sense of humour. Right, so they set up a little stage in the middle of this field, and some of them came over because they were curious, but others didn't give a fuck. But he told fucking jokes just like, oh, hello. Oh, God.
The kisser. Thank you. This is Kyle for the $3 final part. So eventually the other workers notice what we're staring at and decides to help us by just grabbing the squirrel by the back of the neck and under the arms and pulls the bastard loose. So happy ending, I guess.
Oh,
Grab it by the tail like I
arms
did
up.
to the kid's lizard and rip its tail off.
Thank you. This is Kyle.
What?
That's
Oh, holy shit. Okay, I have an amazing story for you guys.
Is it actually
Settle
there?
in, man. Settle it, right?
Dad.
I'll tell you what, Polly. You can have a cushion for this story, but only for this story, all right?
I am going to send you a picture that you need to go along with the story, okay?
Okay, where are you sending it?
It'll be on Discord, so just give me a second. I'll get to that point. I told this last night in the the second channel stream, but I'm going to tell it here too. Okay, so the shorter version of it is, I got back from my mom's house. We got back yesterday morning. I went right to my mom's house, and Shelly goes to her mom's house, and she calls me and she says, "Hey, there's a dead bird in the front yard. You need to go get it." And I was like, "No." And she's like, "No, go pick it up." And I was like, "No, I'm not doing that." She's like, "Come on, I'm scared." "No, I'm not going to get it. You go get it."
Right.
And she's like, and hung up. So we're going in to bring the stuff inside, and we're carrying all the things in, and she hands me a bag. She's like, "Go get the bird." Fuck, fine. So I walk over with the bag, and I look down on this bird. That's a fucking weird looking bird, and I kick it a little bit. I was like, oh. So I pick it up with the bag,
Well,
and I run over like, "No, you gotta look at this. Look at this bird. You gotta look at this right now. Look at this thing." And she's like, "No!" She's screaming her head off and trying to run inside the house.
What revelation did you get from kicking a bird?
We'll get to that.
Oh,
She
God,
is
God, the
screaming her
suspense.
She's screaming her fucking head off. She's like, "No!" I'm like, "Come look at this. Look at this thing. It's so fucking weird." She's like, "Ah!" I'm like trying to push the door, and she's pushing back, and I'm pushing in. And she's got like her body jammed between the bottom steps. So like the door won't open. I'm like, "You have to look at this bird." And she's like, "I don't want to see the dead bird." She's like, "His little birdie friend was dancing around him. It was so sad." I'm like, "You got to look at this." And finally the kid creeps around the corner and goes, "It's not a bird." And I just sent you the picture. It wasn't. It was a little lawn decoration bird that just fell over. She was fucking losing her mind.
I gotta bring up the only. I've got Taskmaster for Discord capture here. So this. Oh shit! It didn't come up. Hold on. Just so all of you guys can see it. Oh my God, that is fucking amazing.
I'm holding this in the bag because I wanted her to think it was a real bird. I'm holding it in the bag, and she is screaming her motherfucking head off. She is going berserk, going, "Get that away from me now!" I'm like, "You need to look at this." Like, it's the fucking lawn decoration. Dude, I was crying laughing, and I don't know how she didn't catch on.
That is a glorious story, man.
I don't know how she didn't catch on by the fact that I was laughing so hard I could hardly speak. I was like,
"Oh my God!"
And I'm like, "What bird is this fat? It looks like a tennis ball. And why is it flat at the bottom?" And she's like, "Well, his little birdie friend was dancing around him."
Oh fuck! Do you know what? It's a little more horrific. That reminds me of again, what like my auntie's father.
Oh, that goes into the second story.
Oh, go on.
A few days ago, the kid's lizard jumped out of its tank. It just completely fucked off. It jumped out and went crazy. And we were chasing it around the room, and the kid has a little shag carpet in her room. And it went right into the shag carpet and got stuck. And I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah.
So I grabbed it by its tail and went to pick it up, and I ripped the thing's tail off.
No.
I was like, "Whoops."
What do you do with a lizard tail?
I threw it away.
Just hollow it out and smoke weed through it, I guess. I don't really fucking know. Yeah, that reminds me of my auntie, the ones I was on about with the farmland. They had like a kind of like a trailer. It was a trailer that they lived in on this land, and there's that space underneath it. But they had all sorts of animals. They had a lot of chickens and everything. And me and my cousin, because we were young, we were just like, "Yo, let's go underneath the trailer. Let's see what's going on in there." And it was all dust, there were some fun things, cool shaped rocks and everything. But there was also something fluffy at the end of it. I'm like, "Yo, what's that?" So we went and had a look, and it was a dead chicken. It just crawled under there to die. And it'd been there for a very, very long time. It was completely flat. Like a frisbee, right? He'd come out and just say to my uncle and just went, "Look, there's a dead chicken under there." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, all right, no problem." So he goes under there with a shovel, takes it out like an overcooked pizza, and he puts it into a bag for it to. I don't know why he put it into a bag because you're on farmland. You chuck that in the compost or something, don't you? But no, but there was a couple of girls who worked in the stables because girls and horses. They were all stood there. Everyone's discussing this dead chicken because it's the fucking conversation of the moment. There's a dead chicken under the house. Did you know? What, really? Oh no! And my uncle comes in with this dead chicken in a bag and just launches it at them like a fucking frisbee. And this thing flew, mate. Oh, I tell you what, their fucking faces. They did not expect that. He is laughing his ass off. I'm weeing myself with laughter, Fuck it. It actually flew like a goddamn frisbee. It went a lot further than a dead chicken should ever go.
It caught the glide.
It caught the glide. That's all we got for dead chicken news tonight, guys. Let's get back to the real shit. Oh, sorry, dead.
Oh, we're doing news. Okay.
Oh, we're doing news. We're doing news.
Right.
Onto the net. Well, you didn't like the story? Ah, fuck you.
I was trying to follow it, but it was just, I don't know. It was a chicken. It was dead. It was flying through the air. Something about Sinatra pulling birds apart. I don't know. I got that.
Kicking fake birds and pulling tails off of lizards. Just what an ass. People are eating rotten raw meat to get high in dangerous online trend. Can we guess?
Have you seen?
Okay, nobody did this. Nobody did this.
No, they
Did
did.
they not? Did they?
They did.
What is it? What is it?
I've seen the video of people's doing it. You let it rot. It turns into basically a fucking liquid. You leave it for weeks, and then you drink it, and you're like, woo, high as fuck.
And then you shit yourself inside out, I should imagine.
Absolutely. After the various parasites and pathogens that you're growing, culturing. Look at that.
That ain't right, is it? That ain't right.
No.
That ain't right. At least scrape it first, What a waste of steak. Oh, Christ. I'm guessing it's TikTok. Right? It's gotta be. It's fucking gotta be.
People in chat are just like, why? And exactly. Like, hold on, listen. There's Molly. There's cocaine. There's all sorts of an entire variety of prescription drugs. There's the actual steak itself. There's all sorts of things you can do. Why would you rot the shit out of food and try and get high when there's all sorts of? There's weed, for God's sake. I mean, just get drunk.
The best painkiller is obviously ribeye, isn't it? What a fucking waste.
Where do you live that you're so desperate to get high? The best thing you can think to do is rot meat.
Russia or China?
Yeah, he's got a point. I didn't expect an actual answer to that. I'm pleased. Just don't. Well, I'm a lover of steak. We're all lovers of steak here, except for Polly, who eats it with ketchup. Don't waste your steak. Cook it when it's good. Smoke some weed.
Ketchup is brown sauce in the raw.
Is that what brown sauce is?
No,
I told you last time it's steak sauce. It's just
it's like A1.
Yeah, it's
like
just
unripe
A1
ketchup.
Yeah, exactly. It's ketchup in the raw. What?
I am one fart away from the horse cock.
Ooh, well, get ready to release your bowels, mate.
Glad I know the context of that.
Take care of it. BG says, so that chicken flew further in death than in life. Man, you should have seen the air that it caught. It was fucking impressive. People do disc golf. I think we should have like a new league where people throw dead chickens and see if they can get it in the hole at the end of the course. I'd watch it. Let's move on. Bride leaves groom at altar for failure to recite multiplication tables. So it's a weird one. Fair few people
expect
Asian?
To
take them. I think they are. Indian.
I don't know.
It's Indian. So I mean, it's some kind of. Asia's a very wide thing, isn't it?
What the hell kind of?
I don't know. Jeez, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, how do you get that far without realizing that your husband to be cannot do the multiplication tables? You were about to marry him. Surely you.
Hold on. That's your take? Why are you reciting multiplication tables at a fucking marriage altar? Why is that even a thing? Can you list all the items on the periodic table? What's number 32, motherfucker? What's its atomic weight? Why is this happening?
I don't know.
All right.
You're asking the wrong person, man. I'm high off a fucking raw, gone off steak right now. You don't know what the fuck I'm...
Drunkle, this is a key moment. I'm actually asking the right person. You're the one who procured the story, and you're supposed to read beyond the headline. You're supposed to have these.
I don't know why she
But
did
you do
it.
have the story, so I mean, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Or
Well,
anyone
according-
but you. You're literally the only one who could know.
According to the outlet, the groom reached the wedding hall on Saturday evening with his bride, Barat. I don't know what that's the noise a gun makes. Brat, brat. But the bride.
We will take Jerusalem.
Shit.
Deus vos, Deus vos, Deus vos, Deus vos.
She will take horse catch.
We will take the horse cack.
Well, shit, you're ready for that horoscope. Polly, how are you looking, bud?
No, I'm not.
I thought you were a
I
fart away.
thought you said you were only a fart away.
Yeah, that's not a fart. That was a. We will take Jerusalem.
Oh, right. I thought you meant a fart as in, like, you were that close, like a cunt hair away.
Oh no, a fart. A
And
32
I
something.
get you. Right.
I'm 28 away.
We need to. How many farts is that? We quantify it by farts now, Polly. Count with the fucking times, mate.
Okay. So a 1-shot, 2-shot, and a Muppet chunk,
D-shot.
and I'm there. Yeah,
There
a
you go.
D-shot will get you there as well.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I would love a 1-shot, 2-shot. I fucking love that notification. All right, so
I know. I did a good job on it.
you really did, buddy. You really
Yeah.
did. But the bride who was
I
suspicious
am
of-
currently actually editing a donation notification. It's fucking hilarious so far.
I'm doing 5-shot, 6-shot just to be better than Polly. The bride who was suspicious of his educational qualifications asked him to recite the 2 times table before the garlands could be exchanged. And I guess he failed. So this is my question here. How do you get to the point where you're almost marrying someone before realizing he can't do his 2 times table?
I mean,
You know, that seems a fuck
it's
up on
not-
her part more than
it's
anyone.
not some of the higher ones that get a little strange, right? Like you might not know 6 times 9, you might not know 7 times 8, but like
We don't know
2?
6 times 9.
Fucking 2?
54. If it's got
Yeah.
9 in it, you're good. You know, you just go one.
I'm
less
making a
than
point.
fucking
Well,
6
is there
times 10.
anything easier than like, 1, 2, or 10? Those are the easiest ones. This guy fucked up on 2.
5.
Yeah, 5's
Five's
pretty
easy.
straightforward too. Yeah.
Yeah. I always hated the times tables in school because they go, right, now children, we're doing multiplication tables, and you had to sit there and recite 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. And it was the rhythm that really pissed me off. I just wanted to sit there and go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It seems to be way easier.
No, Ham
Is
and
it-
Beans has the answer. Arranged marriage. This was her tricky way of getting out of the arranged marriage at the last minute. How did you not know? Because it was arranged. They only met once, and really, it was like just going,
Makes
"Oh
sense.
yeah, interpretat. This is Gup Deep, and you guys are getting married," and that was it.
Cup
And-
deep.
whatever. You know.
Deceptive diarrhea. That is your sin. Sure.
The met a guy threw $1 saying, "Excuse me, I eat my steak with ketchup and it's delicious." That's all right, buddy. Everyone has a right to their opinion, but yours is wrong. Thank you for the $1. You want to grab yours, Sin?
I just did.
Did you? Oh, was that it? Was it?
Yeah.
That was a short
Yeah.
one. I like it. All right, so there you go. Fucking multiplication tables. She got out of an arranged marriage, and it was very sneaky. So I don't know how. Like, did her parents not know as well? Is there not a test that they go through? I guess it's just the caste system, really. Is it caste or caste? The class
I go with
system.
caste.
You're trying to marry
Caste.
up, aren't you? I suppose. Yeah. I don't know, but apparently Indians can be idiots as well. Who fucking knew? Mum urged not to use husband's baby name choice, as daughter will suffer years of abuse. A mum has been told to consider a different name for her unborn daughter after sharing the rather unique name choice her husband picked out for the little girl. Points for the game. What was that name? Did my internet cut out again? Or?
What?
What? Points for the game. What was that name?
Khaleesi.
That is a very, very good answer. I always want to give you a point just for that. That is a very good answer. Because you know how many kids are going to be called Khaleesi in a couple of years' time.
What do you mean a couple of years?
Well, like, right, when you start noticing that there's a load of little girls called Khaleesi running around. You gotta wait for them to learn to walk first. Polly, point for the game. What's that name?
Lady Gaga.
That's better. That is way better. No one got the points. The name is actually Lucifer.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is
Years of abuse. They'll just. What do you mean? Everyone's just gonna call her Lucy.
Lucy for
Yeah.
short, right? It's not so bloody bad, is it, really?
My sister named her fucking dog that.
But then, guess where this was posted?
The Mirror.
Mom's net.
Yes!
Wow. Is that like a half point for the game?
No, it was just kind of fucking obvious, really, wasn't it? Let's move on. Fresh pizza vending machine prompts curiosity and horror in Rome. Now, right, that doesn't look so bad, does it? That came from a fresh pizza vending machine? That doesn't look so bad.
Right.
That's it.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what is it actually?
Well, yeah, it's
really
made
is.
up of
I
fucking
was
Sinatra's
waiting
kid's
for
lizard
something.
tail.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to be like, yeah, it's actually made out of Tide Pods or something.
No, it's just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, you're putting your pizza in, and then it gets cooked and everything, so, like, obviously, there is a chance that the pizza dough could sit there for fucking ages, and then, you know, one poor bastard's gonna pay whatever it is to get it, and then it comes out and it's all fucking mouldy and horrible, and then they get high off of it and do a TikTok video. I don't know, but it ain't too bad. That doesn't look disgusting, does it?
Considering it came out of a machine, yeah. Was this man promptly arrested for pulling down his face mask to smell the pizza?
Of course he was. That's the next article.
Okay.
Oh shit! We all remember the explosion in Beirut. What was it? Late last year.
Oh fuck yeah.
This is some cool ass footage of it fucking up the sky. Here we go. So you've already got the smoke going in the background, and then boom!
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Right. Let's have a little one more time. Look, it's fucking up the clouds.
You're
and the
not wrong.
clouds are
It
just
did
getting
fuck
out
the
of way.
sky up. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's have that again. Boom! That's not me doing that noise. That's on the video. The fucking clouds are just like, mate, fuck that. I'm getting out the fucking way. I thought, obviously, it was devastating, but that is still, like, the inner little boy in me is just like, oh, so cool.
I don't know. When I heard of that explosion, I'm like, but you know, Beirut.
Yeah.
It's like it's like peanut butter and jelly. It just goes together. It's like hearing Cabrini Green in South Side of Chicago and shooting. It's just like, yeah, and
like Beirut and mass death. Like, yeah, come on.
no, Beirut and random explosions.
It does
Right.
make sense, to be honest, doesn't it? Charles Macaluso threw $1 saying, I support Lamented Guide's choice of ketchup on steak, even though I wouldn't do it, just like everyone. Do it just like everyone is for my choice of microwaving tea. Shaft, I will ban you from this fucking channel as well, you prick.
Hey, Drunken.
Not the done thing.
Do you know what the base of brown sauce is? Tomatoes. It's tomatoes. That's right. You think about that.
Sorry, say that again.
I was trying to say it in your native tongue.
It's just it is really jarring here in America saying tomatoes.
You gotta
Like, yeah, if you get the
it.
glottal stop on the T, I'll be fucked up right now, mate.
Tomato.
No,
You
you
know
don't
what?
glottal stop both of the T's, Sin. It's still tomato.
Tomato.
No,
No,
not
you-
a motto.
It doesn't. No. Look, you're avoiding the point. The base of any old steak sauce, including your brown sauce, is tomatoes. All right.
That was better. That was better. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel better for that. St. Michael in the chat says, wait, Drunken Uncle has a little boy in him. Yeah, and he's not getting out. Right, on to the next one. Endangered California condors. I said we get to them. Absolutely
right,
trash woman's house and won't leave.
Fuck yeah. Look at the wingspan on that fucker. Jesus Christ.
I never thought you'd be on the side of the condors here, buddy.
Well, it's in San Francisco Gate, so I'm hoping that it was typical San Franciscan. And just trashed her house and said, fuck you. And she was too afraid to rush them out with a broom or something like you do with raccoons. Because it's like, oh my God, it's nature.
They're endangered. She's not allowed to approach him, presumably. Grind in the Ass throws $5 super chat saying, you all know I'd go a long way in the name of heresy, but ketchup on steak? That's unknown even for me. And you're goddamn right, Grind in the Ass. Finally, someone who speaks sense. The thing, right, it was a good amount. It goes into like the history of condors, but there was 160 of them.
Really? Okay, I thought they meant like 5. Like, so it was like a true gang of condors.
No, they came down, they fucked her fucking back garden up, and they're just like, this is ours now, bitch. You move house. We live here now. They don't fuck with birds of prey, man. They'll eat your lizard's tail, just like, if they would Sinatra. Chernobyl alcohol drink seized by authorities. Now, you got to admire the capitalism in here. They took some apples that have been growing in the Chernobyl region, highly irradiated, and turned it into hard cider.
Yes!
Wow.
I don't know why I find that so funny, but I do. Fucking Russians, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, you know it. I've often said, I'm always admired, no matter what culture, what part of the world you're on. There's even tribes that were untouched by the rest of the world for generations. But the one thing that we have in common is the first thing we do, we go, right, we've got water, we've got shelter. Now what do we do? Well, let's get fucked up. The first thing any fucking culture, no matter where in the world you are, is invent some way of, fucking drinking something to alter your state of consciousness. And radiation is no different. It's the next stage of evolution in getting fucked up, isn't it? I'll drink so much of this
Native
shit
Americans
that my piss
never did
glows
it, but,
green.
I was about to say Native Americans never developed alcohol, but they did do the peyote thing, so, yeah.
That'd do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you could turn that into a pretty tasty drink as well if you wanted to.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just ferment something, just not steak, guys. Just not steak. Right. Let's move on. Software designed to identify croissants from donuts now used to fight cancer after scientists noticed the cells kind of look like bread under a microscope.
Hold on. Software designed to identify croissants from donuts now used to fight cancer.
I love him reading. He's great.
Okay.
There's a thing called Bakery Scan, and it was literally designed to tell croissants from donuts. But in a weird turn of events, it is now being used to spot cancer cells.
Why all the extra letters in donuts?
Because this is a British publication.
Dough nuts.
Dough nuts, that's what we call them, yeah. You ferment those and drink them, it'll get you fucked up. Still, that's a brilliant case of fucking no. Yes! They were meant to be, it was something really stupid. Can we get a computer to tell the difference between a croissant and a donut? No,
why did they
but
need
it can
to?
find cancer.
That's the part that I'm stuck on. Why did you need to hire a software engineer to develop software to do this?
Shit. Because I saw something about this
Reasons.
before. I thought it was just like a project, a university thing. For people to get their doctorate or some shit like that. But no, it was actually developed by Brain Co. to scan baked goods on a tray to properly identify them and charge stoppers the correct amount for each item. So it might have been a factory thing that was provided. Yeah. And instead, they ended up saving lives.
Because there were some scamsters out there trying to buy croissant at donut prices.
Donut prices. How dare they, man?
According to Alamo, you missed a Streamlabs there.
Oh,
Drunken.
did I really?
I don't know. According
You're
to Alamo, he might be...
Alamo, you're completely right. Thank you for that. Alamo threw $1.99 to streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle to say, as I sit in my current traffic jam, I thought you guys called it jelly, I found a moment to alert the chat that they're not doing the whole ratio thing well. Nope. Sub 50%. Abysmal. One might think. Smash like. Share socially. Even. Mayhaps drop £1 or $1. Fuckers. Thank you very much, Hallo. I do enjoy reading out your donations. I don't know why. I think it's the anger. Let's move on. It's Petrus wine aged in space. up for sale at Christie's.
Ooh.
This shit has gone around the fucking Earth. For
Pretty sure it's
over a
pictures.
year, it's been in orbit. Sin, can you see the article? Is it good enough quality?
No, not. But that's on my end though.
Polly, can you?
I can. I can't read it, but I can kind of see it.
Talk amongst yourselves, for God's sake.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can read it. A
Why
bottle of
did we
French
all of a
wine
sudden-
that orbited the Earth for more than a year has been put up for sale. The bottle of Petrus 2000, made from Merlot grapes in the Bordeaux region, spent 14 months in orbit as part of a privately funded research study on food and agriculture. On Tuesday, Christie's announced the one. Fuck, he needs to upgrade his fucking resolution. Is available through private sales. The auction house estimates a price of 1 million or 720,000 pounds or 830,000 euro. Fuck you, Chris. Where is this at? bbc.co.uk. Okay. Scientists analyzed a group of wine tasters and got to try a batch of the University of Bordeaux's Wine Institute in March to compare it with the Earth-aged bottles. Jane Amon, journalist and author of Inside Bordeaux, was one of the lucky few. This is sommelier-ism run amok.
Yeah.
And Petrus is over. I mean, guys, it's fermented grape juice. Chill the fuck out.
But it's been around the world. It's been in space. I've not been in space.
It has.
Have you been in space?
Wine in space.
Thank you for that, Polly. Sorry it pissed you off so much, buddy. We've got genetically engineered grass cleanses soil of toxic pollutants left by military explosives, new research shows. This is some badass shit, man. And look at this. It's just like the world's worst album cover ever, this one.
Old man, fat man, and Asian.
Which one plays the drums? Vladimir Dragonov throws a $5 super chat saying, reminder that the UK lost 3 consecutive wars to Iceland over fishing rights. I wasn't there. Well, plus Iceland, one of the world's worst supermarkets. Thank you very much for the $5 there, Vladimir.
Yeah, but what they don't, that this grass is subsequently going to kill off all the native species of plant life and just take over.
That's what they don't tell you, yeah.
Yeah, that's why you don't manipulate or don't play God, man.
Science grass. Bring the soil to the lab. Don't bring the grass to the land. We'll just like by the square meter. We'll cleanse the soil of toxins and then put it back out to pasture. Maybe it'll breed with other soil.
See, I have an idea. Like, they planted a whole bunch of plants in and around Chernobyl. See, it relates to the previous story. Because they don't ever really cleanse toxins. They just, the roots absorb it, bring it up, and then contain it within different structures inside of their cells. So they're like, it's pulling it out of the soil, right? And then holding it off. So the grass itself now becomes either irradiated and not edible or whatever the fuck, or toxic in this case. I say that what we do is, see, China has a food shortage. Now, you see where I'm going with this?
Oh God!
What we do is we plant a whole bunch of this grass all in and around the former battlefields of Europe.
Right.
We chop it all down,
Yeah.
and then we sell it on the open market.
Yeah, and then we make wine out of it and send it into orbit, then charge fucking extortionate amounts. My
Is
God,
that what
we
they
got
were
a
missing with
business
the-
model, Polly?
Is that what they were missing with the Chernobyl hard cider? It didn't make it to space. That's why it was okay.
I think that might be.
It could have been like the Fantastic Four, right? They go up in space and they're hit by cosmic rays and they get powers. They could have sent the wine up into space or the hard cider up into space. It would have come back as, super cider.
As bear, I guess. No,
Well, if it was already irradiated, imagine what cosmic rays would do to it.
There is,
Right.
Inside the reactor that blew up in Chernobyl, there is a species of mushroom that has been growing, which has actually been feeding off of radiation. Now, if that doesn't sound like the beginning of the next Avengers movie, then I don't know what to tell you guys. Mushroom Man is coming to get all of us. What have we got? Spaghettified star wrapped around black hole spotted for the first time.
Whoa.
Right!
I couldn't wait to see when I read of this. I thought this is the fucking coolest thing. So black hole and the stars all stretched out, and they actually do call it spaghettified. And I'm like, I can't wait. It's like these are all fucking artist depictions, and the only way that they know is because there's some spot on some oscilloscope and some numbers that came out, and they said, yeah, this is happening. And I was like, aw, I wanted to see a picture.
Okay, well, I don't want to see it.
I wanted to see the picture of the donut star. You know, that was all twisted.
We've all seen the only image of a black hole known ever, and that was that was late last year, wasn't it? It was just like a black spot with some light around it, incredibly pixelated and everything. And even that is fucking incredible because we didn't actually we know that black holes could exist, but we didn't know that they actually did. So that was irrefutable proof that they actually do. Now, I'm completely with you here, because you look at this image, and it doesn't say this is the Getty star or anything like that. You would think that is going to be the actual image. It's not. It is an artist's impression of it. But
I mean, it's a cool picture, but I mean, there's lots of cool things people do in Photoshop. I want to see the thing, man. I got excited when they talked about this spaghettified star.
But I mean, it's actual proof of spaghettification, though, as well, which is just as exciting. Unfortunately,
it wasn't proof. It was a mere indication. We'll wait a year, and then they'll be like, nah, those bastards over at. They'll be the bastards at the University of Manchester were full of shit. We over here at Northwestern have discovered that it's actual trinary spaghettification or whatever. That's the real.
Trinary, yeah. That's the standard spaghettification, isn't it? It's like penne pasta, trinary spaghetti. It's just the standard. Do you know what I mean?
It's funny. You brought up penne is my favorite pasta.
I think it is for a lot of people, man. I was playing the odds on that one.
Yeah, because it holds the sauce very well. It holds
more sauce, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's Italian science. That's why they've not been coming out with any new discoveries, mate. They've been studying pasta for fucking decades.
They've been working on the important stuff. That's.
All right, let's move along. Boy accidentally orders $2,600 worth of SpongeBob ice cream online. What a dick.
Ooh.
It is. He's so fucking pleased with himself as well.
Good for him.
Well, he is a cute kid. I'm not gonna lie. You look at him with his little popsicle. He's happy. You know.
Yeah. You wait until you take his SpongeBob ice cream away from him. He ain't gonna be cute then, man. He'll be like, "I'll bankrupt you again, bitch. Give me back my fucking popsicle."
Wait till his mom sees the credit card bill. He won't be looking so happy no more.
Well, yeah, well, she rang the bloody newspaper, mate. I would as well. And it wouldn't be with a headline like, my kid just spent $2.5 grand on fucking SpongeBob ice cream. It would be, I'm about to murder my child. That's going to be the fucking headline then. A Ohio State senator caught driving during Zoom call as House considered distracted driving bill. This shit is fucking incredible. This isn't. I might have to refresh it real quick because it does show.
Oh, that's the woman attacking the person with a hammer. That video that was just playing there.
There he is. There, he's actually got the background of his house, right? As he's fucking driving his car.
I love it. Really?
Seatbelt on it.
Oh my god!
Yes. You son of a bitch. I didn't think you meant he green screened it. I just like.
Yeah, you didn't say green screen the shit.
How could he possibly think he would get? You can see out his window. How did he?
The seatbelt, for God's sake!
How did he think he would get away with this shit?
Oh my fuck! Senator from where?
Oh fuck! That's Sinatra State, right? This is one of your fearless leaders, here, Sin.
I don't claim him.
Okay, can I just take a guess? Is he a Democrat?
Do you know? I think you might be onto something there, buddy.
No, because it doesn't say, which makes me think he's a Democrat.
Well, you could Google then. His name is Senator Andrew Brenner. Two E's, two N's.
Andrew Brenner, you say?
Oh no, Republican.
Yeah.
No shit. I'm impressed. NBC News that they didn't put Republican senator.
I mean,
crazy.
We're all impressed, aren't we? It's not because of the headline. It's because of the sheer audacity of this bold bastard.
Now, think about this if you drop away the image. Did this guy, like, staple a piece of green cloth to the roof of his car and just kind of leave it hanging in the background? Like, he really thought this through, didn't he?
I don't think he did think it through all that much, Polly. Like,
He went and bought green cloth.
No, he didn't.
He went and bought green cloth so he could attend meetings while driving. He thought it through to a degree. I mean, there was some premeditation involved here.
Yeah.
Just not enough.
I love the video when you were playing it because you see when he's approaching a corner and he's doing the turn and he does the double shoulder check. You know what I mean?
Mirrors and shit.
Yeah, you see him doing the thing, right? Look at him. He's checking both ways. Yeah, okay, it's fine for me to drive. Yeah,
Mirror signal maneuver. Good work. Oh, Christ. All right, well, best of luck for the rest of his career. Artist creates unique skate park that looks like a frying pan full of bacon and eggs, which I think is quite cool, actually.
That's not unique at all. It's two little things and then a wavy piece of metal.
Okay.
Right.
Well, you know what? Compared to some of the corporate art I've seen in front of skyscrapers, this is okay. Like, you know, the weird twisted shit that's supposed to be all artistic and meaningful and actually just looks like some weird twisted
new
shit.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Corporate art's the worst. Now, the eggs look good. The bacon just looks like a rusty sheet of metal.
Well, that's American bacon, though, isn't it? That's the bacon that can stand up on its own.
It's dog shit. I don't like it.
I don't know. Those yolks look like a hazard.
Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What?
Prep your Carol Baskin voice. Breaking news in Discord.
Oh, shit, really? Let me just check that out real quick. Talk amongst yourselves. I got some research to do, apparently, according to Gamer Levine. And normally I wouldn't do this, but she's just shelled out $10, so fuck it, you know?
I forget what they're called, but the little egg things are they're a skating thing, like a little bump that you can ride over. It's dumb.
Well, I mean,
dumb.
So
I don't like it.
Problem here is with skating, isn't it? Really?
No, I actually used to skate, so skating doesn't.
I get the
me.
point. Like the bacon's like woo woo, and then you fly up at the end. It's a little ramp. Those yolks just look
bacon.
like yeah, the woo bacon, of course. But those yolks just look like a hazard because they're just a bump. Like you're just going along your skates, and all of a sudden, wham, and you're flying like that chicken.
No, you're supposed to like go over the bump. I forget what the fuck it's called.
Like that chicken. Oh, it's just, presumably it's just called a bump. Gamer Levine, thank you for this. I did see it, and I went, maybe not, but we'll bring it up anyway. Alleged murderer and his tiger wanted in Houston after ditching police in high-speed pursuit. How do you not realize that your pet tiger is missing? We don't know. But then how do you not realize that your fucking neighbor is a murderer as well? Probably the tiger would have been a good fucking indicator, wouldn't it? So Carol Baskins is on the goddamn run again. Thank you very much, Gamer Levine, for the $10. Now let's get to some let's see. Should we have a cheeky video? Let's have a cheeky video. This is we've got what we call here a lorry on the right hand side, full of people, and they're all jumping into a lake, and it's nice.
Like on purpose? Yeah. Oh, they are. He didn't want to be left out, man.
Of course he didn't. You might. That one was called you might need to fish the last guy out. NYC teacher sucked man's nipple during Zoom class.
I'll just go ahead and delete this for Friday.
We did. It is Amanda Fletcher, so it wasn't a dude on dude. Not that would make it any better or any worse, but still, guys, Zoom is just fucking everyone's lives up. Can we just open the schools again, please? We've had
no. It's not Zoom. It's people who don't know how to act in front of a camera.
It's people who don't know when to stop driving on a fucking Zoom call. It's ruining lives, man.
I don't.
We've had people fucking like go into the bathroom, not turning their cameras off. We've had people like some guy get up and flash his fucking old man to everyone else. Like, just get rid of Zoom, man. People are disgusting. That's not going to change, but Zoom is broadcasting it to everyone else. Let's get rid of Zoom, for God's sake. more importantly, let's move on. This is. We've
There's
had
no
some
video.
archery-
It was just a Getty Images of the Zoom logo. God damn it.
Yeah. We've had some footage of superior archery. Last week we had a man shooting a mint in midair. Now this guy shoots an arrow with another motherfucking arrow. Check this shit out. One up into the air. Knock your arrow, mate. You got plenty of time before it comes out. Oh, there it is. Boom!
I like how fucking chill and lackadaisical he was about loading up that next arrow, man. You see that?
He shot an arrow with another arrow. If you
Polly,
don't
that's
think-
probably the 87th time he's tried it that day. He's got the timing down.
Still, you only got to do it once, haven't you? If you don't think that is the tightest shit, then you can get the fuck out of my face. And on to the titular article. Oops! Misspelled word painted in Orange County school zone. School?
Thank you, Florida. You never fail to impress.
Hence why this stream was brought to you by the tagline, Back to School. Now you may now consider yourself newsed.
That's pretty good.
How did Skullball go? Went well for me.
It went well for me as well. Now, speaking of things going well, should we have a game?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck. Let's see how well it goes for you, gentlemen, today as we play tonight's game. Guess the movie from a sub-headline I made up and pasted
love
onto
this
the
one.
template of a newspaper. Why do you love it, Sin? Because it's a fucking brilliant game. Polly, I think you played one round for the first time the other week during Hoodatard. This is where I've got the sub-headline. Therefore, it is something that is describing the title of a movie without using the words from the movie. Now, bear in mind, I'm not describing the plot. I am describing the title itself. You remember how to play this?
Acknowledged. Yes, I do.
Excellent work. Okay, here we go. Let's play Guess the Movie from the sub-headline I made up and paste it onto the template of a newspaper.
We don't get a visual?
The Daily Drunkard is coming at you with the first sub-headline, which is Fatal
You're just going to read it?
Fisticuffs.
No pictures?
Oh, my
Yeah,
God,
we don't get a visual.
Oh, my
Okay.
God. Sorry, mate.
All
Hold
right.
on. I thought
Oh, we do get a visual. Okay. Oh, shit.
There you go. There you go. Right, there you go. It is Fatal Fisticuffs.
Death Blow.
Ah,
Death Blow. Interesting.
That's a movie, isn't it? I think it is.
Probably.
Sound-
Somewhere.
What are you screen? Stop fucking around with your screen. It's weird. Okay, there we go.
Sorry.
is it Death Blow?
If it were Death Blow, I would have said it is Death Blow.
Okay. I thought you were waiting for Sinatra's answer to see what it.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Oh,
Oh, no, keep going
Mortal
until you get it
Kombat?
right. You can just call out whenever you want here.
is it Mortal Kombat?
Boom!
Yes!
Was that Sinatra said Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, Sinatra said it
Well,
first.
Sinatra,
Yeah.
see, I'm tempted to give you a point for honesty there, but I'm not going to. Just yet. That was indeed Mortal Kombat, one of the better ones. Sin, have you seen the new Mortal Kombat? Came out a couple of, was it like a last
Not yet.
month?
Not
Looking
yet.
for. I saw the trailer, and you know, Drunky don't do trailers, but that one. Yeah, no, it's all right. Right.
I love
that
how
is
the Daily
round one.
Drunkard is only a quid. That's a nice detail. I appreciate detail.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, on to the next. See, you're another step closer to getting that bonus point there, Polly. On to the next. Zombie Sunrise.
Fucking
Dead Rise.
No,
That's a game.
Dawn of the Dead. Yeah.
Polly. You see, he gets the premise of the game. Once he realizes it, he's unfucking stoppable. Round the third. Righteous, mean, and hideous.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Good, the bad, the ugly.
Point to Polly.
You can't fuck
I
with
got
me
that
on the
first.
westerns.
Bullshit.
No,
Yeah.
you did not. No, you did not. Yeah, see, this is the thing, because like I'm knowing that Polly, was it end of last stream? You said to us, you know, people often say I was born in the wrong generation, and I went, oh, I was one of those. All right. So I'm trying to cater to you a little bit more here. Round the fourth. Denied. MD.
Doctor No.
Oh, good fucking job. God damn it. Yeah.
Was that
He wasn't an
good job to
MD.
him? No,
He was a
but it's
he was a-
doctor. It's,
No, I get it. It just.
oh, you do. Oh, you do. Okay. This is the fastest this game has ever gone. Round the 5th. Crooning in inclement weather.
Singing in the rain.
God damn it.
Very good indeed. Do you know this game actually took longer to make than it is to actually play the game? My heart's breaking here. Round 6. Crazy Colonial.
Oh. American Psycho. Fuck yeah.
He's good at it.
Okay, let me tell you something about American Psycho really quick.
Please
It's
do,
the
because
30th
I know you've been doing the reading of it. So
Well,
that's
right,
one of
okay,
those where
there's
I'm
a-
like, oh, he's going to know what it is, you know?
Okay, the 30th anniversary of American Psycho just happened in the Daily Telegraph. This woman writes a journalist writes a write-up of it. It says, oh, this is the 30th anniversary, but is this something we should really be celebrating? And she actually interviewed Bret Easton Ellis, the author, brilliant man, one of my favorite fiction writers. And she talked about herself, all jokes aside, more than she talked about the book. She's like, I first encountered this book, and then me and my friends, and then I thought the amount of self-referentials. She actually had a chance to interview Bret Easton Ellis for this. There's only 2 lines from him.
That's
And the one
technique, isn't it? Jesus.
And the one line she uses is Ellis saying, this wouldn't be published today because feminists would have canceled it because it's a misogynist book. And it's like, well, it's a book about a serial killer.
What do you expect?
He kills men too, if that makes you any happier.
Well, it's the same thing, wasn't it, with J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, started working on something else, which was about a transgender serial killer, and people were pissed off because it was painting a transgender person in a bad light. You're like, but it's a serial killer.
They beg for representation, but not that kind.
It's not that representation.
Oh, right? We don't want to be killed too.
But then look at It Chapter 2, which came out fucking 2 years ago or something like that. And in the opening scene, as according to the book, it was a gay guy who was bullied and thrown off of a bridge. And people are just like, oh, fuck it. Oh, no. This is terrible. It's like, you wanted your representation. Here it is. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, murder doesn't discriminate. If anything, it happens to fucking everyone of all demographics. It's very inclusive like that.
I saw
special, wasn't it?
We watched a movie over the weekend that was amazing. It was called It Follows. It's one of the more decent horror movies I've seen in the past couple of years.
Let me write that down. It Follows. What year was that made?
Yeah. No, I don't. I'll look it up for you.
I'll look it up. I'll find it online somewhere. Game of Levine
2014.
throws Oh, really? No, okay, not bad. Game of Levine throws $4.99 super chat saying the book is way worse than the movie. They had to cut so much it could be R-rated. I've never read the book, but I'll tell you what I have done. I have listened to Polydub's reading over on the Polydub channel.
Did you actually?
No, come on. I'm just trying to do you a favour here, mate. Fuck it up.
God damn it.
No, I will though. I will. I just not.
No,
gonna
I
sit
was.
there. I'm
It's not so much did you go fucking listen to it. I would be interested in your feedback on my read of it. You know what I mean? Like the.
Oh no, I can do that. No, but more than I just want to hear the story. So I'll be like, right, wait until you've done the book, and then I'll download all the videos and listen to them on my phone.
Well, it's
on the way to work.
Yeah, and it's just what Gamer Valine said. It's like, yeah, there's some chapters where I just don't want to read it because it's. Those aren't the parts of the book that I end up focusing on. The people like the news entertainer who wrote up that Telegraph article and all the feminists that had a problem with the book when it was published in 1990. Those are the parts they focus in on. That's not the part that's interesting to me. It's his extreme alienation and the bizarreness of his thoughts and the OCD-ness and the methodical way he approaches just getting dressed in the morning.
Isn't there like a whole chapter dedicated to describing his toothbrush or something like that?
Well, his morning routine to a ridiculous degree.
And this is like the mind of a psycho as well. It's not like narration. It's actually narrated by a psycho. So it's meant to be. It's meant to be weird.
And it's meant to be weird, and it's meant to be satire and black comedy, like every single other one of Ellis's books. And people seem to have missed the point in that. It's not an instruction manual. It's a piece of satire, morons.
There you go.
Anyway,
do you want to grab that?
Check out the channel Proper Horror Show on YouTube. I will do that.
Who was that from?
Point Curation.
Love it. And thus Stefano says, have we had an equine rooster yet? We have not. Polly, how far are you away from that sacred peen?
I am $1 closer after Point Curation gave me $1 now. Thank you very much. Check out the channel, Proper Horror Show on YouTube. Oh, okay, I will. I am some 26 $27 away.
$27. And Sin?
I am refreshing the page, and it's loading.
I mean, that's a one-shot, two-shot,
16.
and a cat smack too, and we're there.
27 and 16. That is a one-shot, two-shot, a cat smack, and a fart until we can get that equine peen. Maybe we'll get it in before the end of the show. I really hope you can. Streamlabs.com/Sinatra_says live streams and streamlabs.com/polydub live. On to the next round. Round the 7th. Dirty Daddy!
Is that deity?
If you want.
What?
What? I don't get this one.
Oh, The Godfather.
Nah.
You're only man because you didn't fucking get Mr. fucking
No,
Fedora wearing Milady didn't get Godfather. Oh no. Not a point to Polly. Sin, you gotta step up your game right now, mate. This is his second time playing it and he is showing you his bumhole right now. On to the number 8. Hush your bleating, livestock.
Silence of the Lambs.
Ah, right. What, the bleating?
That's what sheep do.
Is that what it's called? Bleating?
Yeah, meh. Bleat, yeah, meh.
Oh. Really? I called it bang. The bah, you know.
No, I mean, you could call it baying, but that's not like the scientific term. Like scientists
I
measured
didn't
the
know.
bleat of lambs to find cancer in bread. Right, number 9, the penultimate headline. A dozen displeased dudes.
12 Angry Men.
God damn it.
Yeah, can we admire the alliteration here as well?
I do appreciate detail.
Oh, you're still not getting that bonus point, Polly.
You could have went German and like D dozen displeased dudes and just.
Or
right
just
off the top.
why fuck around with that when it could just be this shot? On to the last one of the evening. French military leader, go boom!
Huh.
Yeah. Slightly tougher one. Some are easy, some are not. French military leader, go
Exploding
boom!
de Gaulle? It's not
No.
a movie.
No, it's not.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, fuck. It's
Boom.
right.
There we go, guys. No need for a tiebreaker today because the scores are, well, pretty straight fucking forward. Today's second place of Guess the Movie from a sub-headline I made up and pasted onto the template of a newspaper is Sinatra Says.
Are you just talking over the donation?
Are you talking over like the greatest of all?
I wasn't getting a donation. Oh shit, I wasn't getting a donation sound.
Motherfucker. Well, we're just gonna have to play it again. We don't have a choice.
Oh no, yeah, by all means.
All right.
Hey yo, invest in stocks, gamers.
Alright, now just wait for my fucking time.
It's Polydubs. It's Polydub.
Bitch, let me have it. I'm that savage.
Why do you keep screaming, bro?
Baby, that's a habit.
And Gamer Valine for the big $28, bringing us up to horse peen level. Battery clamp to nipples. The description of my room after, in an obsessive level of Patrick, looks at the blood and fat on the windows.
Ew. The blood is fine, but the fat? That's not where fat goes.
Well, that's what actually happens in part of American Psycho. Clearly, our friend Gamer
Looking
Valine
at
has
the viscera left behind.
You know, I just realised that Point Curation actually donated that $1 to me, saying check out the channel, Proper Horror Show. You know, I don't know what's up with that game screen. I wasn't getting your donations. Apparently wasn't getting my fucking donations either.
But it showed up. But it showed up on my screen as well. Did he double it?
No. I mean, the screen that you've just got the browser source. I guess I've not got the right browser sources on the game because that's an old game screen. I've used it for an awful lot.
Okay.
Still, anyway.
So, wait a minute. Sinatra's there. I'm there. Who's short of the full horse peen?
It is Sinatra. No,
I'm not there.
He's not there.
Oh, how short are... You're not there?
Sinatra needs a fart.
The owner of the horsecock himself is not there?
Yeah.
Well,
how short are you?
You can only rent a horsecock. You can't own it.
I am the commander of the horsecock.
I am the cock commander. It is this week, Sinatra Says coming in second place with 4 points, but this week, Smarty Pants with 6 points is Polydub.
Woo! You know what? I feel your pain, man. When you spend a lot of time on a particular game and you're having fun putting it together and then people just rifle through it, it's kind of disappointing. I remember that the second round of Is It Jello, you guys just dominated. I was like, you know how long it took to do this?
Well,
Fuck.
I mean, with, you know, in regard to a show, one like this, where, you know, it's got my creativity on one end of it going like, right, coming up with synonyms for the actual words. If anything, you guys getting it just right away is the mark of a well-made game. So I ain't angry about it at all. I ain't angry about it at all. Whiskey Theorizer throws $4.99 super chat saying, just started the stream. Well, you're late, mate. Polly, your homework isn't invincible. Well, it is. What's Luther with Idris Elba? Oh, you should do that. The end of season 5 is the best TV I've seen in years. Ah, God. Luther was a great, great show. How hard was that bastard, mate? Fucking hell. Proper, like, it's one of those, like, real fucking... alcoholic detectives, fucking ex-wife and shit like that. Like, it's a great show. Early Idris Elba. Fantastic.
That's why I liked. Yeah, what the fuck
I don't
show
want
was
to
that
be
one?
strong like man who look pretty. I want to be strong like bitch that fight bears in the forest.
Commander Cock to the lounge, your seat is ready.
All right, we're ready for takeoff. Are you ready, gentlemen? Are you
Seatbelts
gentlemen
in,
ready?
guys.
Ready for takeoff? You need to follow trays on upright position. We are ready to
Horsecock
go.
1, this is a 1 of 67.
Wind speed is
at
at 28,000 knots, and we're going to be flying that cock directly to the east.
Cause there is no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock. You need horse cock, of course cock. Grab the loop and
Just stop.
slam the day away. As I take more cock, horse cock. Shut the door and turn the lock. Is your cock a horse cock? You will never hear me.
What the fuck?
Cause there is no cock like horse cock. Send your asshole into shock. You need horse cock, of course cock. Grab the loop and slam the day away. As I take more cock, horse cock. Shut the door and turn the lock. Is your cock a horse cock? You will never hear me saying nay.
Awesome! Awesome! We got there right at the end, guys. Feeling fucking
Right?
foggy about that one. Viper out there is just weeing herself with joy. I mean, technically, we got 2 right there as well. Fucking fantastic.
Like
work.
1.5.
Well, I mean, that's just still half better than one regular-sized horsecock, isn't it? We went super-sized tonight. Should we have a couple of questions before we get the fuck out of here?
Hell yeah.
Show
Hell
up.
yeah! People in the chat, if you've got any questions for myself, Sinatra says, or the esteemed Polydub, whack them in the chat,
No.
and we'll answer a couple before we fuck off. Sin, what you got for us, man?
Got a video on the main channel, the second channel, and the Sinatra Screams channel. Go check all of those out. I'm gonna try to
Nice.
do a creepypasta this week, but I can't promise I'm gonna get it done because I have a lot of spring cleaning to get through, but I will try my best.
No springs don't clean themselves. Polly,
Yes.
what you got, boy?
You know what? I forgot to fucking mention something last Wednesday, and then again last Friday, and then on Noir Bar this weekend. But I finally broke 2,000 subs last Wednesday.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and at this point, I'm all the way up to 214. So I mean,
That's
that's
it.
how long it's been. Yeah, so trickling up.
You
What I
beautiful,
appreciate the
beautiful
most
bastard.
is, well, yeah, it's fucking great. No, I gotta say,
Gamer
it is.
Balene's in the chat saying you're welcome, everyone. Yes. Thank you,
Well,
Gamer Baleen.
she kind of made it happen there. It's
She called everyone in the chat a bum.
Well, she ain't
you're
wrong.
you're all freeloading bums. It's not at all. I appreciate everyone who's fucking watching, especially because when I've got around 2,000 subs and the amount of people who tune into the AAA, after about a week, it gets up near 1,500. I mean, that fucking ratio is nuts. I love everyone who comes by and watches this shit.
Best damn show online, mate.
Yeah, and in my never-ending quest to lose subscribers, I will be putting up another chapter of American Psycho this week. I've been inspired to re-edit one of the readings that I've done. Yep. Have you ever done this, Drunkle? You read a chapter, whatever, section, excerpt, whatever, and then you go back and you listen to it and you're like, no, fuck that, and read the whole thing over again.
Fuck yeah. I did an audiobook before I started the YouTube channel, and I had to edit it all myself and everything and just send it to the publishers. And it was one of those where I'm sat there and I'm editing out the inhalations because it came out on the microphone and shit. And I'd have to sit there and just like go through every fucking second. And like not just things where I mispronounce things. I had to get rid of that. And so like it was like it took about an hour per chapter. It was like an hour-long file per chapter, which should be about 10 minutes. It was just all fuck-ups and breathing. And then at the end of it, I'm just like, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing it all again. It's actually going to be easier just to record it all again. So I'm with you, man. But I fucking what you said though. Yeah, I'll go and have a listen to you and give you some feedback about your actual performance, your voice, your breath control, and your voice, and your emphasis and intonation. I'm going to school you, buddy. I'm going to go back and be like, no, do you know what? It's all shit. Go back to chapter 1. Do it all again.
Yeah, right? The whole thing was trash. Delete them all. Do it over again. There's my feedback, fucker.
What we got out there, questions-wise, Viper still reeing over it. We have got, can you guys tell Viper that I love her from Mark Smart? No! Wade says, are we rolling over somewhere? Funny you should say, mate. Yes, we're going to be over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays. In about 10 minutes after this stream ends. Who's it said, are you going to the pubs on the 17th? Of course, we all know that is when Brits are officially allowed to hug again. But the joke's on you, buddy. I've been going to the pub since they fucking opened anyway. I smoke, so I sit outdoors anyway. 17th, you're allowed to actually go into the pub. You can be seated indoors. Doesn't matter. I'm still going to be sat outdoors. I've been out there in the fucking bleak midwinter having a pint and a cigarette, mate. I ain't worried about the fucking indoors. Fuck all of that shit. Mark Smart coming back in again with, can you tell Viper I love her? Still no! Tell it yourself, you piece of shit! Well, that's it then, guys. This show is over. But if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go... I've not updated it. Then don't go fucking eating gone-off meat to get high just yet. We'll be back on Wednesday at 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm AST, 4:30 Central on the Polydub channel with news, games, and bants that will make you literally die. I'm heading over to twitch.tv/drunkleplays for some epic gameage. While you're there, be sure to check out Sinatra_says. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you very much for all the wonderful donations. Best goddamn chat online. And don't misspell school outside of school.
Or misspelling.
Flying dead chickens.
Or chicken.
Flying dead chickens.